It's do or die for the Lakers tonight against the Suns, and it's rather impossible to see the Lakers living. LeBron James certainly isn't 100%. Anthony Davis is hurt. The role players for LA have been horrible, and the Suns are a legitimately great team. Now, LeBron is LeBron, right? But there are very few reasons to believe that he can be king-like tonight. For LeBron James, the ankle is a problem. He has no help. Anthony Davis is a legit game-time decision. And even if he plays, it's impossible to believe that Davis will be at the superstar level. It's AD, not LeBron, who is the most important Laker. And we said that and saw that last year in the postseason. Davis has a multitude of injuries. The leg, the groin, it's a mess. Even if he goes, I'd be floored to see the AD, who averaged 31 and 11 in the 2 wins for the Lakers this series. And without AD, there's no help, like zero. Zero as in points for Dennis Schroeder and KCP combined in the last game. And people just need to show Phoenix respect. We've been respecting them all offseason, all regular season, all postseason. I just can't see a great Phoenix Suns team losing 2 straight. This is a fantastic basketball squad. This is how they've played all year. Devin Booker is a star. DeAndre Ayton has been great in this series after a really good regular season. The role players have been just terrific. Monty Williams is a great coach. And assuming Chris Paul's shoulder is A-OK, I think they close it out tonight. Davis is everything to the Lakers, always has been. He's clearly hurt. And when you have a wounded squad, great teams take advantage. And that's what the Suns are. Greats. Tonight should be the last time we see LeBron James this season. The Knicks season is over, and I'm sad. And frankly, I'm really angry. I love this team all season. I love the regular season overachievement. I'm livid at how it all ended. And honestly, all can be true. Look, Julius Randle was horrendous again last night. The moments was too big for Randle in the postseason. The Knicks cannot give the 2022 free agent a max deal. It's not in the cards. Can't do it right now. Now when he fizzled with the bright lights on. Julius Randle was hesitant, indecisive, and just awful. He shot 28 for 94 this postseason. That is insane after looking like an MVP candidate and being so amazing for the Knicks in the regular season. Look at the difference right here. Sometimes numbers lie. These numbers tell a story. Randle made 29% of his shots in the playoffs. Second worst field goal percentage for any player this postseason. Think about that. Now, I'm very appreciative of what Tom Thibodeau brought to my Knicks this year. Changed the culture, the attitude. This was needed after years of garbage and negativity. And, of course, the Knicks have the worst owner in sports who always looms large. The Knicks had attitude and toughness and an awesome fun quotient. It was refreshing. On a personal level, it was amazing to watch the Knicks with my kids every single night. Being home after years where the Knicks were just unwatchable. But they need new players, let's be honest. New players, better players. There was always a sweet element of overachievement in the regular season. I didn't think they were making the playoffs. No one thought preseason they were making the playoffs. But in the postseason, Randle showed his true colors. There's a sad cap on how good R.J. Barrett is going to be. He could end up being good, very good. He's never going to be great. The Knicks are back. New York is rocking. The Garden was on fire this postseason. Players are going to want to play for the Knicks for the first time in decades. Unless Kawhi opts out and wants New York, the free agent class is weak. So you got to think about all sorts of names, ranging from Donovan Mitchell to Dame to DeMar DeRozan, among others. And look, I really trust Tom Thibodeau and Leon Rose. First time in forever that you trust the brass. I mean, let's be honest, first time since Jeff Van Gundy left. I am really thankful the Knicks played with awesome energy all season. It was such a thrilling ride. But they let the Atlanta Hawks out-hustle them. They were outplayed. They were outcoached. They were outworked. The Knicks got blown out and destroyed in games 3, 4, and 5. They were, in those games, this series, pathetic. they missed a golden opportunity to face a compromised Sixers team in the next round. Great regular season, horrendous postseason. All can be true. How about my guy Luka Doncic? In a postseason where the young stars are shining bright, nobody has been better than my guy Luka Doncic. Another 40-point playoff game for the 22-year-old, carrying the otherwise flawed Dallas Mavericks to a win in LA to take a 3-2 lead over the hapless Clippers. This was a thing of beauty. 42 points, 14 assists, 8 rebounds. Look, if he's ordinary, Dallas doesn't have a remote chance. Doncic scored or assisted on 31 of the 37 made field goals for the Mavericks last night. Think about that. And I know what Dame has done, and Trae Young and Donovan Mitchell and KD and Harden and the Joker, but no one has been more impressive this postseason than Doncic, considering his age, the competition, and lack of talent around him. Every night is a show, showing off an incredible basketball IQ and a bevy of moves. And I love that he's exposing the Clippers. Oh, I love it. I told you ever since he didn't play their guys down the stretch of the season to avoid the Lakers in round 2, I was begging the sports guys to make the Clippers pay. This team is so soft with a loser's lament. It's a terrible mix. How about Luka Doncic? Here's a stat that really hits home the domination for Doncic and how awful the Paul George-Kawhi Leonard combo was. Luka nearly outscored Kawhi and Paul George combined last night. Luka had 42. These cats had 43 combined. Clippers are never about winning. Luka is off the charts amazing. The best thing that can happen to the NBA is the Clippers get bounced and we get to watch Luka work his magic for another couple of weeks. This is special.